Hello all, I am Mr. J,
Hello.
and hopefully this shit doesn't lag too much. We don't know what's going on with the connection at this point. Alright, so it is Lager Liquor Review. We're actually doing this video first, that way we can get a few drinks in before we actually do the vape video, so that's going to be fun. But what did you pick up, Motor? What'd you pick up, Motor?
Oh, sorry, you lagged it for me. I picked up a bottle of Bacardi Gold.
Yeah, well, you can kind of see the bottle I have here. You can't really make out what it is, so I'm going to go ahead and show you. I got a half-gallon of Bacardi Gold. Now, tonight is going to be very, very interesting because I'm going to tell you, Wednesday night, I absolutely fucked myself up on this shit. So, that was... The initial part of it was fun, but when I went to go to bed, I fell in my room, and, got my elbow up. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but yeah, you can kind of see it. Messed my elbow up. Alright. So we're going to do two things with this. Doesn't make me quiver, so that's good. Mine actually has a different pour top. Look at this.
Yours is different.
Yeah, that's interesting. That is really fucking interesting. Alright, so it smells pretty fucking sweet, like a rum typically would. Rum to me has always never really been like a super bitter alcohol. It was always kind of sweet. But it smells like rum.
And rum is good.
So go ahead, get a little bit in the glass here. We actually, Wednesday night, I did do a Lager Liquor review, but it was kind of flawed because I'd washed my glass out, and there was still a little bit of water left in there, which mixed with the alcohol, which didn't give me the full flavor of the actual alcohol itself. So, that is some delicious stuff. Yeah. Definitely sweet. Don't you find it's a sweeter rum? It's honestly, in my opinion, it's definitely sweeter than Kraken. Kraken was had really not, I wouldn't say bitter, but it was nowhere near as sweet as this. So straight, I give it a 5.5 out of 10. But let's go ahead and see what it tastes like mixed. So I got a little bit of Coke here. Now I'll try to pour even amounts. So say when. Alright, there we go. Because I want even amounts of alcohol. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear Motor. I really don't. But say something, Motor.
Yeah, this stuff is good.
Yeah, you ain't fucking lying. Especially if I can fuck myself up Wednesday night, was hungover yesterday, and go back to it tonight. Yeah, something's wrong there. Most people would say I have a problem. So, just some good shit. This mixer is fucking amazing. Now, here's what you really, really want to do. My refrigerator only cools my drinks to about 40 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, to me, is chilly, but you really want your drinks ice cold, and then I think it would taste a lot better. But even with the way I'm doing shit right now, it tastes absolutely fucking amazing. Wouldn't you agree, Motor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually better.
Alright, so prices for... Alright, so I got a empty fifth right here. Actually, we'll go ahead. There's still a little bit of liquor in there. Alright. Alright, so got a fifth here. An empty fifth of Bacardi Gold. This was $15.99 for a fifth. So, most places you can pick up Bacardi Gold. If you live down here in Louisiana, southeastern, southwestern Louisiana, you can pick Bacardi Gold up at any Winn-Dixie's neighborhood Walmarts. You can even pick it up at the Walmart Supercenters. But the price for a fifth, like I said, is $15.99. Then the price for a half gallon is $19.98, or at least for me. He said that Bacardi Gold was really expensive for him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
At least that, yeah. At least that.
But Bacardi Gold here in Louisiana is a hell of a lot cheaper than in Georgia. I think you said you paid what, like $12 for that pint.
Like I said, it might be different.
See, here's the funny thing. So Bacardi's cheap for me, but Jack Daniels is cheap for him. Because for a pint of Jack Daniels, I spend like $14 fucking dollars. And I'm pretty sure, as far as this goes, I'm pretty sure that Kraken is expensive for the both of us. $21 a fucking bottle.
Yeah, $21.99.
$21.99 for a fifth. But like I told my grandmother today, I said, yeah, it may cost $21.99. It may be a fifth, but it is worth every fucking penny of it. It's a really good dark spiced rum. Funny thing is that he was going to go with moonshine, and I actually thought about picking up a bottle of Evan Williams because we all know I'm a whiskey drinker. Whiskey, bourbon, scotch. So, but we ended up going with Bacardi rum. And, I went with a half gallon because it's cheap as fuck for me. He went with a pint, or is that a pint or a fifth?
That's a pint.
Okay, so a pint. But I understand where he's coming from. But we want to try some cheap alcohols for you guys because not everybody can afford $40, $40, $50, $60 a half a gallon. I know I can't afford anything in the 60 plus range, or even the 50 plus range. I can get away with buying a bottle of Jägermeister, which is like $48.99 here for a half gallon. But anything beyond that, especially if it's in a smaller bottle, like fucking Gentleman Jack is fucking, for a fifth, is like $30 fucking dollars. So, but yeah, no, definitely. I recommend this. I'd recommend it to drink straight if you like doing that. If you like rum straight, I'd recommend you drink it straight. And as a mixer, I give it a 7.5 or a 7.5. So it's good. Not really. I mean, rum isn't like whiskey. To me, rum doesn't really have like any super outstanding flavors as far as that goes. Like, I mean, I don't even know if do they age rum in oak barrels?
That's a good question. I'm sure some of them do.
Yeah. If anybody has any answer on that for Bacardi, can you please let me know down below? Because I am not getting no oak notes on this. I'm getting like super sweet sugarcane alcohol. That's what I'm getting. And mixing it with Coke, definitely a good way to go. What's that?
The Kraken bottle cap.
What you got that on? Okay.
Eat my cap.
Yeah, alright. But, cheers. Also, I hope you guys are drinking along with us. Also, if you do drink on the weekends like we do, be responsible. Don't drink and drive. I always say it like this. If you're going to go out to a bar, have a good time, you have a good time. Always bring a designated driver with you. Someone you can trust with your vehicle. Also, don't go home with anybody. That goes for men and women. Barflies are the worst. All right, Motor.
Yeah. Good.
Alright, so before we sign off of here, I'll tell you exactly how I fucked myself up on Bacardi Gold. It wasn't just Bacardi Gold now. This is another thing that I'm going to get into here in a few seconds because I don't think I've talked about this yet. Alright, so this bottle right here was up to about here. Would you say it was probably about there when I started drinking it? Or a little bit, like somewhere's in between here. I can't remember exactly where. It was over a half a bottle. It was fuller than a half a bottle. So I drank that, right? And this is where I fucked up. And I told my grandmother about this, and I told her what exactly where I fucked up at. So I drank the rest of my rum. I was like, okay, I still want to drink because we were chilling with some chill people. I was drunk off my ass anyways. So I'm like, alright, well, I had a little bit of Jack Daniels Old Number 7 left. Worst fucking thing I have ever did. It was literally, I got drunk when I turned 20, after I turned 21. I had 4 shots of vodka and a little bit of Fireball. Same situation. I mixed alcohols when you're not supposed to mix alcohols. And, yeah, I think I learned my lesson this time.
Well, you're not supposed to make clear with them.
Well, Jack Daniels and rum, Bacardi Gold kind of have the same color anyways. But still, like, mixing 2 different types of alcohol together, while, like, adding in the alcohol to the mix after you got done drinking one alcohol is never a good thing. Do as I always say this, do as I say, not as I do. If you want to get drunk, fine, do that. I'm not recommending anybody get drunk, but if you want to do it, do it. But don't mix other alcohols in the mix. That is the worst thing you can do. I think Motor can vouch for me on that one.
Well, I agree. Don't. I forget what you just said. But don't.
If you want to get drunk, fine, but don't add other alcohols to the mix. It never ends well.
Don't do what we did.
Just
Just
don't do
because
it.
you do it.
But enjoy your drink. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Friday, everybody. We are going to go ahead and end this video. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to be alerted when we upload new videos. Anyways, I am Mr. J,
Motor.
and we are signing out.